Hi guys, welcome back to our show. So Mumbai Indians ఆడబోతున్నాం మన నెక్స్ట్ మ్యాచ్ 5 wins and 3 losses తో థర్డ్ పొజిషన్ లో ఉన్నాం యాజ్ ఆఫ్ టుడే యాజ్ వి స్పీక్. అది అండ్ ముంబైలో ఆడబోతున్నాం వాంఖడే స్టేడియం లో. అండ్ వాంఖడే స్టేడియం లో మనకు అంత మంచి రికార్డ్ లేదు. ఓన్లీ 2 matches గెలిచాం అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 8 అగేన్స్ట్ ముంబై. అండ్ వన్ వాజ్ ఇన్ 2018, వన్ వాజ్ ఇన్ 2022, బోత్ అండర్ కేన్ విలియమ్సన్స్ కెప్టెన్సీ ఓన్లీ. బట్ ఆ తర్వాత మనకి పెద్దగా సక్సెస్ లేదు. లాస్ట్ టైం కూడా సరిగా ఆడలేదు, బిఫోర్ లాస్ట్ టైం కూడా సరిగా ఆడలేదు మనం ముంబైలో. So, yeah, why do you think we struggled historically at Wankhede, despite having a very good seam attack over the years?
Won't agree to that point what you told. We didn't have the best seam attack over the years. If you actually observe, ఎప్పుడు చూసినా we were short of either one fast bowler in middle overs who can crank up about 145 clicks. If we had that, then we don't have a wrist spinner in middle overs, right arm wrist spinner. So if you actually check the data properly, Cummins ఉంటారు మిడిల్ ఓవర్స్ లో, కానీ ఒక wrist spinner మిస్ అవుతుంది. మళ్ళా వియాస్ ఖాన్ ఒకసారి ఉంటారు, మళ్ళా ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ ఉంటారు. సో ద వే when we won with Kane Williamson, if I'm not wrong, we had Stanlake and Rashid Khan in middle overs. So I mean, a Mumbai middle order, if you want to really dismantle it, is quick raw pace and then wrist spin. So that was the key element for us. మనకు లెఫ్ట్ ఆర్మ్ యాంగిల్, యాన్సన్, న్యూ బాల్, ఆల్ దోస్ వర్ దేర్.
End of the 2024 game లో యాన్సన్ bowled very badly. Otherwise, probably ఆ మ్యాచ్ గెలిచేవాళ్ళమేమో. It was a very seam friendly track and ఇప్పుడైతే నాకు తెలిసి ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఇంచుమించు అలాంటి ట్రాక్ వేస్తారంటావా? డూ యూ థింక్ దే విల్ గో విత్ ద బ్యాటింగ్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ ట్రాక్? I don't think they will go with that kind of a batting friendly track.
I think Mumbai, their complete batting lineup చూస్తే it's only dependent on top two. If I'm not wrong, it's either Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma if they get set in. A reason ఎందుకంటే while chasing in Wankhede, they'll be due. So openers will cash on much better. So I mean, you need one set batter bat throughout the innings. So that is how they actually go by. And then Tilak Verma, he takes about 18 balls in order to get off the mark with sixes and then fours. So he's been having some slow starts. Once he, I think Harishwar Guru chapter, once he comes back to number 5, once he plays more pace, then actually that's where he improves up his game.
అండ్ మన లైనప్ ఎలా ఉందంటారు? లైక్ టు ట్యాకిల్ మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఆ స్పిన్నర్ వచ్చాడు మనకి శివాంగ్ రూపంలో. అండ్ we have express space now with Pat Cummins, Praful and Shakib all can bowl on 40. So do you think this is the year we might win that third game at Wankhede against them?
Actually, good question you have actually put. Last game Tuesday, I was completely occupied with my work and then lots of activities here and that. So from the highlights and whatever the 11, whatever we went with, right? So I called it 2 games before itself. Like Harshdubai will be likely dropped. It's only due to the based on opposition and the ground venues. So that is one important thing which we actually look into it. But Mumbai batting కూడా చూస్తే they have batting till 8, which is very good. There's even depth also. Like Kazamfar, he can bat up the order. And they've got enough depth. But the issue is their entire middle order, they struggle against raw pace. So 145 plus hard lengths of Cummins. And then Sakib also can really dismantle that bowling lineup, batting lineup. But having one wrist spinner will actually give an extra advantage, especially a right arm wrist spinner. It's like only Hardik Pandya alone can tackle that wrist spin in that lineup so far. But he's been getting into this slogging position right often. Like there was one very bad ball, Noor Ahmed bowled. He got into a very sloggy position and then caught out. So having one more wrist spinner would be even more advantage. But again, it's like Praful Hinge spot will be actually left out over there. But with that, Pat Cummins has to take the new ball, or it can go in any other way. But Harsh Dubey, I think after I think after the Mumbai game, we have a KKR game, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, but home 3:30 game.
Yes, yes. So that time KKR might potentially go with two right-handers, Tim David and Finn Allen. That is one game where we can actually
Big
have
Cypher you meant. Yeah.
yeah, Seifert and Finn Allen. Both they can have both of them in the 11. So that is one game we can actually have Harsh Dubey, and then likely later after 2 or 3 games, I've seen we have Punjab fixtures. Again, Punjab, you need one all types of spin versus Punjab. You need left arm spin in Harsh Dubey. You need right arm spin in Zeshan. You need left arm Chinaman in Shivang. Shivang, so far, yeah, his length control has been gone down. He's been losing his confidence. That's what I felt. But yeah, hopefully he regains back. And yeah, so it all changes based on ఇప్పుడు F1 car ఉందనుకో, so I mean like if it's rainy we have to change the tires based on other, if it's rainy conditions we'll bring in the hard tires and then so on so similarly even a cricket team also, we have to see that as an example. Then yeah, luckily we don't have any big superstars like where we can actually bench players based on conditions and so on. So I think
Yeah, మీరు
yeah.
చెప్పినట్టు ఈజీ ప్లేయర్స్ టు మేనేజ్ లైక్ సెలక్షన్ అప్పుడే కేర్
Mm,
తీసుకొని దే టుక్ ప్లేయర్స్ హూమ్ కెన్
mm,
బి ఈజీలీ మేనేజబుల్ అండ్ డాన్ విటోరీ మనకు తెలిసి ఇస్ వెరీ
mm.
గుడ్ మ్యాన్ మేనేజర్. దట్ ఈస్ హిస్
Yeah,
యూఎస్పీ,
yeah.
దట్ ఈస్ హిస్ బిగ్గెస్ట్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్. Like అన్ని టీమ్స్ హిస్ కోచ్ దట్ ఎవ్రీబడి సేస్ అబౌట్ దట్.
Mm.
Like Vittori is super man manager.
Yes, yes. Even Vettori, if he have superstars in a lineup in a complete batting, I think he would have managed. He would have benched a superstar. I think that role clarity he would have done it very well over there because he managed RCB superstar teams back then. So I think yeah.
Yeah, and now he's with Australian team, so definitely that's also ways.
Mm.
And bro, ప్రఫుల్ గేమ్ నాకు బాగా నచ్చాడు లాస్ట్ గేమ్ లో అండ్ ఆ ముందు గేమ్ లో కూడా.
Mm.
ద సెకండ్ గేమ్ మనం
Yeah,
ఆడితే
yeah.
మనం డ్రాప్ చేసాడని రన్స్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా హీ కేమ్ బ్యాక్ వెల్ అండ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్ హిస్ ప్లాన్
Mm.
వెరీ వెల్ అండర్ ప్రెషర్. అంత ప్రెషర్ లో ఒక యంగ్స్టర్ లాస్ట్ మన విజయ్ భాయ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా ఈ పాయింట్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. దట్ అంత ప్రెషర్ లో ఒక యంగ్స్టర్ పర్ఫార్మ్ చేయడం డిస్పైట్
Chushana.
హిట్ అనేది విత్ లిమిటెడ్ T20
Mm.
ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, హౌ టు లుక్ ఎట్ ఇట్ అండ్ వై డూ యూ థింక్ ఈస్ స్పెషల్?
I like his mindset, I think it's moreover it has to do everything with Varun Aran. I think he has given that training, if you're getting going for runs in first over, you can still come back in T20s in second over or third over. I think, that credit goes to Varun Aran because that mindset, it's not easy to find with any bowler. If Praful Hinge was playing Delhi or some other team, he would have lost the same comeback mindset. So I think, that is the first thing. And next, bowling plans, like, he stuck with his strengths, hard length, Yorker, whenever it was due was there or something like that. So I think, he has done very well over there.
Yeah, and moving on బ్యాటింగ్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకుంటే మనం we have openers Travis and hopefully Travis head comes good, and then we have Ishan Kishan. So last time Ishan Kishan
Hmm.
అమ్మాయితో ఆడినప్పుడు he did not nick it, but he felt he nicked it and he walked off. So అదొక చిన్న మినీ కాంట్రవర్సీ అయింది
Hmm.
అప్పుడు. సో యా, హోప్ఫుల్లీ దిస్ టైమ్
Hmm.
he scores a big one. నచ్చిన గ్రౌండ్, తను చాలా ఇయర్స్ అక్కడ ఆడాడు అండ్ పాయింట్ టు ప్రూవ్. సో హోప్ఫుల్లీ
Hmm.
డస్ వెల్. అండ్ ఎనీథింగ్ బ్యాటింగ్ లో కొంచెం లైక్ మీకు ఏమైనా కంప్లైంట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? లైక్ ప్రాబబ్లీ ట్రావిస్ హెడ్ ఫామ్ తో మీకు ఏమైనా వరీ ఉందా? ఆర్ ఇట్స్ ఫైన్, అభిషేక్ ఉన్నాడు కాబట్టి లెట్స్ వెయిట్ ఫర్ ట్రావిస్ హెడ్ టు కమ్ గుడ్ అంటారా?
Hmm.
అండ్ యువర్ ఒపీనియన్ ఆన్
Basically, I know.
అనికేత్ ఆల్సో.
Okay. So basically, Travis said everyone are talking about his form, but I don't think it's not the form. It's like teams have actually figured how to actually get him. So they're trying to just stick with that plan because they know how dangerous Travis at batter is. So they're not bowling to his strength. So they've been very, very defensive over there. And yeah, that is one thing regarding Travis Head. And number two is with Ishan Kishan. Not many observed this. Rajasthan, I mean, to get Ishan Kishan out, fourth stump line, that's where, you'll have to get him. Fourth stump line, a bit fuller or Yorker length. And last game lo chuste, they have executed it like 7 times that same length. It was a 4-4-6. Then he played that same line through offside and played the same line through down the ground. So I mean, he showed drastic improvement over there. I think credit goes to his batting coach, especially Rajiv Kumar. I don't know. Off the scenes, he must have worked on it. I think captaincy pressure also went away. So I think that's why, that knock doesn't come by fluke or something. And scoring in that big Savai Man Singh ground, it's not easy at all. Like to hit sixes and like Vaibhav Suryavanshi, we need to give that credit because that's such a big ground. I've seen only like Rishabh Pant acing that ground back then in 2018, if I'm not wrong, versus Rajasthan against Joe Fracher. He was acing that ground. And next time seeing Suryavanshi, and then Nitish Kumar Reddy hitting 3 sixes over there, like flat six, and that was a brilliant knob. So usually Atlantic grounds low, you have to either stick with twos or go with boundary hitting, like fours, like how Ishan Kishan and Abhishek Sharma went about. And yeah, that's where we got that advantage. ఇంకా ప్లస్ ప్యాట్ కమిన్స్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత 11 లో ఇఫ్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ వీ హ్యావ్ వన్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ డౌన్ ద ఆర్డర్ సో ఆ టాప్ ఆర్డర్ ఇట్స్ బీన్ మచ్ మోర్ better. Only thing Travis said if he is able to find out his form or something. But again, as we told starting of the tournament, if you want to really leave out Travis said, actually I would bring in Ishan Malinga in this spot. So we already have Ishan Malinga in a spot. And here we can potentially bring in Livingston down the order, have more experience down there, and we can push up Aniket up the order, like at number 3 also. He has played Buchi Babu trophy. He can negate the new ball. So even Harsh Dubey also is a very good test batter. So he can negate the new ball movement. He can play a straight batted shots. So he can come over there number 3 also. So I mean, we still have options. We don't have to really bring in Smaran. Smaran was there. I'm very confident that he's going to score runs, but retaining him in next year uncapped low, we can actually potentially lose him, and his market value is also very high. So yeah, that is the main drawback with
Well, I think
bringing a new.
somehow Maran will be capped. I think test matches he will, Gautam Gambhir will get him. But good thing is they have the competition. Devdutt Padikkal and ఇద్దరు competition same spot ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి probably Devdutt Padikkal
Hmm.
would get the nod above because of experience and all. So ఆ విధంగా స్మరణ్ కొంచెం uncapped లో ఉండొచ్చు. But yeah, it's for another day discussion.
Smaran, just make sure we don't start him in IPL as of now. So this is the main thing. And okay, Gujarat, if you see this entire team, all are super good. Like they have very good values in the market. But they are playing so bad just because right before a mega auction, they'll just get back those players back again. They did the same thing even the last cycle also. That's where everyone wrote off Gujarat. Once right before the mega auction, yeah, like this happens.
So yeah, bro, final గా ఏం చెప్తారు? Confident?
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm actually just happy with comments also, like the toss thing also. That I think we won because of the toss over there because we got that due advantage. Until then, I think we have to give credit to Rajasthan Royals. They batted extremely well, and then only thing they lost that toss advantage over there in that home ground. So I
Yeah.
think even if they
Isham
were
Malinga
chasing,
గురించి
they would have
Isham Malinga గురించి ఎంత చెప్పినా కూడా తక్కువే. The way he came back,
Ishan
especially
Maling.
drop catching
Yeah,
చాలా
yeah.
bowling.
Even Ishan Malinga start nu చెప్పావు కదా I was seeing the most dot balls in Sunrisers this season. It's actually Ishan Malinga is leading the charts. So so he's been playing a very good role, as I told you, with reading the field, with the field, and then reading the pitch, and then yeah, with the ball.
So yeah, hopefully third time Wankhede గెలిచి మంచిగా ఉంది because గెలిస్తే బాగుంటుంది because already 5-3 లో ఉన్నాం. If it becomes 6-3 will be much comfortable. కేకేఆర్ మ్యాచ్ కూడా కాన్ఫిడెంట్ వస్తుంది అండ్ కేకేఆర్ మ్యాచ్ కొంచెం ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ మ్యాచ్ కాబట్టి ప్రాబబ్లీ ఇఫ్ వి గెట్ అ స్లోవర్ ట్రాక్ ఇట్ మైట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇరిటేట్ అస్ లిటిల్ బిట్ సో better if we win this game, we'll be happy. We might because competition tough అవుతుంది. Top 2 looks very very tough. ఆర్సీబీ, పంజాబ్ ఆర్ విన్నింగ్ లిటరలీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. సో ఏమంటారు భయ్య, వీ కెనాట్ ఎఫోర్డ్ టు డ్రాప్ మెనీ గేమ్స్ కదా ఇక్కడ నుంచి.
I think top two, I would say, I think top two, top two definitely RCB will be there. Punjab, I still have lots of critics with their bowling lineup, their batting lineup. You can easily dismantle it. You can dismantle it if you have good right players like raw pace, then Brisbane. If you have all those types, yeah, that's where Punjab next two fixtures are going to be a huge test. They are going to face Gujarat Titans, and then they have one more good bowling team also, which they are going to come up with, and then the RCB. So let's see how they actually go by the momentum. And yeah,
ఈ ఎపిసోడ్ కి హోప్ యూ లైక్ ద వీడియో. నచ్చితే కనుక లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి.